Nikola Tesla famously stated that to find the secrets of the universe, one must think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, specifically pointing to the absolute mathematical majesty of the numbers 3, 6, and 9. We have taken this profound law of nature and applied it to the seemingly chaotic world of financial markets. Markets are not random, they are living ecosystems that expand and contract according to hidden geometric ratios. This proprietary algorithm acts as a lens into that invisible architecture. Rather than chasing fleeting price action, the indicator anchors itself to highly specific, mathematically significant temporal nodes throughout the trading session. At these exact moments, it scans the tape to identify the true volumetric anchor, the single greatest surge of localized market energy. Once this core vibration is isolated, the algorithm discards traditional linear targets. Instead, it deploys a custom matrix of harmonic extensions, scaling outward through the universal ratios of 3, 6, and 9. By passing every projected price level through a strict numerological filter, the indicator unveils the market's hidden scaffolding, mapping out precise exhaustion ceilings and accumulation floors long before the crowd even realizes they exist. It is not simply predicting price, it is measuring the vibrational frequency of the market itself.
Let's walk through this week an example of this phenomena, friends and traders. We'd like to combine the frequencies in time domain and price domain together. As we can see here, we have found the frequency of interest as they are marked, and in the bracket we have the frequencies forecasted as well. So this is your Sunday, and then market opens and we see a phenomena playing out, and on this day, the next day, Monday morning, you see the frequency is 18, which is going to be 369, and we see 3 sitting right on top, projected from this auto-detected frequency zone. And we're looking at taking a shot at this location. Why? Because we have ample evidence that this is right approach to trading, not reprinting things after the fact. All right, that's the key. All right, there we go. Now the day is still folding. Now keep that in mind. We also can subtract. Remember, we add first, subtract, and we only divide if there is no fraction part of it. Fractional trading is totally different phenomena. So on that day, 8 minus 1 is 7. So here market comes down to 7. We can see here in the bracket, and bounces from there. And we mark it up like this. Not after the fact, they are plotted real time. All right. If you have picked up the day's high and day's low, people are so scared of trading, they just want to take some pennies off the table. First thing is always try to pick day's high and low at the right frequencies, at the right time frequencies. Once you can merge all these together, we have an opportunity for longevity in this business. Next day, I'm looking at 9 plus 1 is 10, and then 9 minus 1 is 8, and separation of 9. Okay, I'm looking at these frequencies on this day. I see 1 is here, and 9 is here in the bracket, and market is on 19. So this is a exploded 19, and right now we seem to be a right combination to trade right here. And you can see they're not able to close below this initially. So we have this marked. So what we can do, we can clone this as well and relocate it where the frequency is found right here at this level. See that right here? Okay. Not this line, this level coming from here on this day. All right. What else is going on this day? I'm looking at the high, anything on the high. I'm looking at the frequencies. 9 minus 1 is 8. Do I see any 8 here? Market is going up, going into the 8 in the bracket is right here. 8 is here. So I see 8 and 8. Market seem to be reflecting on 2-day prior frequencies because I don't see anything else, right? All right. So if you have to look at that, obviously you can use one of our master oscillators, which is 300% better return than anything out there. But you got to understand the frequencies of time and price, not after the fact. Okay, so now this day is still 19. It came back again second time, testing this, right? And it blasted, same level here, retested at the same level of frequency. This was holding the entire phenomena of lows. See that? 9 and 1. All right, so I'll just mark it like this for you guys so you can see there is science behind science, knowledge beyond knowledge. All right, now we are looking at this day, which is 20. What else can we do? So 20, and I can do 2. I can do I can also divide 20 by 5 is 4. So there is a relationship of 4. A squaring will take place this day, and that is how I'm thinking. Okay, I'm looking for 5 and plus 2 7. I'm looking for 7. If not 7, well, 7 is right there, right? But we are looking at this time to trade, so that may not be usable. If it had come down here later, we will look into it, right? All right, so 5 7 and I divided 4. Okay, so 2 and 5 has a special relationship. 2 jump 3 is 5. Remember, 1 4 7 2 5 8. So 2 and 5 are linked together. So I'm looking for, if market is respecting some frequency of 2, dividing this by 4, so I'm looking at some frequencies. Now this is printed now, right? I'm looking at all the frequencies on the left side. 4 is sitting here. I said okay, and then 2 is sitting here, which is blind 2 of 2. So if I see any 2s here, only 2 I see is right here in the green bracket. So market just goes to the 2 right here on the top. That is why you cannot decode the market, because you need to have a, first of all, what you're looking for. So 2 is sitting here, and 2 is also linked to 5. The 5 is plotted here already. Okay, so right now the plot is ready. 11 o'clock it went to 5. 2 and 5, 1 and 9. See that? 19. This is how things are linked together. All right, at the bottom you see is 4. 20 divided by 5 is 4. If you're looking for this, you will catch it. You will not catch it. How will you catch it if you don't know what you're looking for, right? So this gives you a predictive sense of where you will do your business before business is conducted. Then you're looking for evidence to join. This is a 30-minute chart, right? We're slowing down first on ES. All right. So if I add it all together, is 8 to 258. I'm looking for 258. I'm looking for 3. All right. So 8 is on the top. 5 is here, right? So look at this. This is just unfolding. Why 30-minute chart? Because 30 is 3. So 30-minute is good frequency chart to manage. 369 vibrations on. It's a 258, 147, 369, 2. 5 is here. 8 is here. You got that? All right. And 369 should also be working on the day frequencies. So linked frequencies are very strong. You can see 5 is here. I can just clone it for you if you guys want it, but you got the idea. I'll just mark it here. 5 is here. 8 is here. Market is not random. Got to see it through a different lens. Where else can I see? There's 8 sitting here as well. Alright, so 8 is here, 8 is here. Very strong level right here, 8, right, in the green box. So I'm looking at the frequencies first, patiently waiting for these to come together, and now I can manage myself, right, with the trading biases, stop losses, or things of that nature. 22 is 4, so 248. I'm looking for 248. When this is printed, 2 is here, 8 is here, 2 made the top, you can see right here, right? 8 made it here. What else is looking? Well, 5 plus 4 is 9, so I'm also looking for 9 as a holistic 369. 9 is sitting right here. You can see on the left side, pinpointed the top. Right here, move it forward. See that? Alright, my friends and trader, do not challenge Tesla. Do not challenge the frequencies of time and price coming together. You're looking for trouble. 369 is unbeatable. Thank you.